Everybody, it's Billys Creations here. I'm him, that's me. And welcome to the Billys Toon Times podcast for 2 years of being Billys Toon Times. With Shane.
Hello.
And Adam.
Hey.
Gavin left earlier, so we couldn't really do it.
Philip didn't...
Philip was over the other day, so he can't really go today.
Screw you, Philip.
I love you, Philip.
Philip, screw you. Fight me.
Okay, and so this is really special because it's been 2 years since I uploaded the first opening scene to Billys Toon Times, or to my channel, Baby Creations. And that's a huge step, because back then, jeez.
The animation has changed.
Billy! Yeah.
The voice acting, even the mic has changed.
Yeah, it was just me at the time. All I did was green background.
That could actually be green screened.
Yeah. Imagine if I did that.
Imagine somebody green screened, like, and the background is something very weird.
Just another episode over.
Yeah, like Dundeals or something.
The style, like this, in every episode, the style changed more drastically than the other, and it was very weird.
Yes.
But it was because I was progressing so much, and you'll see the huge change in the next one, but that will probably be the last change.
Yeah.
Where all our characters are pretty much defined now, even our personalities, which some people don't really know about yet. Yes, Adam? You put up your hand.
You wanted to
We're
say
not in
something.
class.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Okay. Where was I? Yeah, this is probably the last drastic change we're ever going to do, because our characters' personalities are slightly different from our real ones. And
I'm not as enthusiastic.
Yeah, in real life he's not as enthusiastic.
I'm still enthusiastic, but
Yeah.
not that enthusiastic.
I'm
more ambitious in real life.
His character is very, let's do this and everything.
And I don't have very, long arms that I can stretch everywhere.
His character can stretch his arms. We've kind of come to a conclusion.
And legs and everything as well.
Just arms. We've kind of come to a conclusion that, in a couple of episodes, you just see Shane, stretch out his arms for no reason.
That's why in the Mind's
I even did it with Shane's character. It was, I was in his body, and I don't mind if you don't mind, and his arm just went whoop over the chest to put in the Fanta.
Don't worry, it wasn't bad animation, it was terrible animation.
Yeah. I was being lazy the first time I did it, which was in Dundeals.
Don't worry, guys, I'm allowed to do this. Right. I'm allowed to criticize.
When did I do this? No, I did in Halloweenies first, where you opened the hatch.
Yes.
I was like, I'm lazy, I don't really want to make him crawl more up, so I was like, okay, long arm time. And then I just figured it could be a thing. And that kind of happened. It was a very funny thing.
Yes.
Billy's a very serious leader character. He's kind of stop.
I'm just.
He's kind of just the grounded person. He just takes everything takes everything seriously and kind of just goes along with everything.
In real life, he is quite cautious, but he's not that cautious.
Yeah, no, my character, our characters are emphasized so
hard.
I'm cautious in real life. My character is really cautious in the show. Shane's enthusiastic at times, but he's super enthusiastic in the show. Philip, he loves playing, shooting games and all that. So we figured, let's make him the killer.
He doesn't. He's like the complete opposite in real life.
Yeah.
In the sense.
Yeah. He's a very cool guy. He's
he's not.
he's pretty laid back, to be honest.
Anyway, not as laid back as Gavin.
Yeah, no, Gavin.
Gavin's oblivious, but not that oblivious as well. So
he's very oblivious, even in real life.
Not that oblivious though.
No, but his character is the oblivious one that, he's secretly super smart.
And I've noticed that some of you get mixed up between Philip and Gavin.
Sometimes Philip and Shane.
Has that been the
I think
thing?
So. Somebody commented saying, "Hey Shane" to Philip's concubine. So.
Alright.
And Philip made fun of that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey Philip," and he was like, "That says hey Shane," and I was like, "Philip, just answer the freaking question." I figured, okay, here's something that we're going to tell the people of the internet. Episode 2, that never happened.
Oh, that one. The episode where we went back in prehistoric times in Gavin's time machine.
Yeah. You guys never heard of this unless you're on DeviantArt, which you saw the screenshots of it.
And the original idea for how we got Pinky.
Yeah.
Will I tell them that?
We'll tell them after the
okay.
the thing. Okay, so episode 2, It's probably going to be a long podcast, or like a slightly long podcast. If you guys are up for that, hopefully.
I'd advise you do something in the background.
Yes, because maybe you're doing homework, maybe you're doing assignments, whatever. In the second episode, we didn't upload it. First of all, because there was no script. I had a very drawn out simple script. Nothing really spectacular about it, but I still remember everything about that episode that I wanted to do, which I still have all the flash files, which I might show you guys at some stage, or I might put them up on this over this podcast. I might just show. But what the story is that this was when Shane Shane had no idea what the show was about originally. I told him about it and he was like, what? I
didn't really get the idea of it, and the concept didn't really match in my head.
Yeah, because I never did a show. I never did a cartoon before.
He
didn't know what was going to happen.
No.
He thought it was just going to be shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting. And then he actually saw the episodes and was like, this would be very fun to do.
And I made myself a rebound guy in the episode.
Yeah.
In the Halloweenies.
Yeah, and that's why when you see in Halloweenies when Shane is leaving, that was original file that was going to be for episode 2, where Shane actually leaves to go to the army. That was our meaning why he left. And then we're like, we can fit this in to Halloweenies, which is the new episode 2. Halloweenies Part 1 is the new episode 2. Part 2 is the third episode, and so on and so forth. It was just me, Philip, Adam, and Gavin as the mains then, and now I'm just reoccurring.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You have a huge mansion that lives beside us. You know that.
Well, how come we haven't seen it yet?
Because I'm too lazy to drive. Second episode. The plot idea was that so Philip and I hear Gavin doing something down in the basement. We have no idea what he's doing. It's all crashes, bangs, and smoke and everything. And we come down the stairs and we see that he's making a time machine. And we go. It's called the Gavin Machine 3000 or something. And then Adam presses a button several times. He goes, "What's this button do?" They can hear that, by the way. And they can... You guys can talk with me if you want. You guys know this too.
Yes.
And then Adam keeps pressing a button that is actually the, ultra skip to, different centuries and stuff. Or different millennia.
Only one button. What else?
Gavin is super smart.
Which is also an exaggeration of him in real life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gavin.
What happened was I made this straight after the first episode of Billys Toon Times, the pilot, and so
yeah, Adam.
Woo! And that probably popped the mic, and so we went back in time to prehistoric ages where we met our cave ancestors. Which, if you look closely in the background of the arcade scene, and I don't mind if you don't mind.
Ooh. All the Easter eggs.
There are 4 cavemen versions of Billy, Shane, Gavin, and Philip, and those are the prehistoric characters that were supposed to be in episode 2, and they were called Gavgar, Gavgar. I don't know, it was Esgar or Shagar.
I think it was Esgar.
Yeah, and then Budar, because Philip's character used to love gold and called it butter. It was a kind of an inside joke
Minecraft thing, yeah.
Yeah, and that's gone now. But so we did that. So we did that, and so they met each other. It's Philip goes, "Hello, my name is Philip. What's your name?" And well, they could all speak proper English. I can't even speak proper English.
Oh god.
They could all speak, normal. Those, it's those were the smartest cavemen in that era. Adam was Adam's this brawly guy, and that's why we kind of made him the thingy in medieval episode.
Yeah.
No exaggeration in that.
Well, okay, and so what happened was we met our past selves or whatever. We did stuff. We kind of just did stuff together, taught them stuff, and then Adam finds a dinosaur, and
Damn right.
it was a meat hungry stegosaurus, and chases Adam hops off it and chases us, and we run into a cave where we're like it's about to eat us, and then the time machine pops back. We don't know how. Turns out our future selves freaking come in and save us, and then I'm like, hey, why don't you wear your hat anymore? He's like, because I don't really bother anymore. And I was like, and then I just pushed them all out of the time machine and leave us back in.
Yeah.
And then we teleport home, and then I'm like, Adam, you nearly got us killed, and he was like, but it was a fun adventure, and I was like, I don't care. Like my character was like so serious in that second episode, but that's what the
kind of like Billy and Dundale's.
Yeah,
And
it's like Shane, not allowed to keep animals, or
And I'm just like, I'm gonna ring the RSPCA, and they're gonna say that it's.
I'm gonna ring PETA.
Yeah, like Philip gets a sheep, I get a dinosaur.
Philip.
What did you just say? Philip gets a sheep.
Yes, you said
indeed.
Philip gets a
Wow.
sheep.
Did I actually?
Yes.
Adam doesn't really pay attention to the whole plot, and
Reoccurring.
that's why he's a little bit behind.
Anyway.
We can't risk this in the show.
Anyway.
Well, Billy can't.
Yeah. So sorry if the mic audio is bad, by the way. We're upstairs in my bedroom with the first. This is the same mic that I used for the first episode and the opening scene of Billys Toon Times as well, which is pretty cool. I was able to enhance it so it sounds slightly better. How long have we been recording?
12 minutes and 15 seconds.
Awesome. Let's keep rolling. Okay, so your original idea for when we found Pinky, is this also the one with the rainbow butterfly?
No, this is a different one.
Okay, that was a pretty weird episode.
Yeah. So what happened was the original idea. I'm gonna keep this short because it is kind of short.
Yeah.
The original idea was, actually in a lot of my seasons, there's a like in a lot of my episodes actually that I wrote previously that we scrapped. I wanted everyone to go for a walk for some reason. I love going for walks in real life. It's probably just my subconsciously wanting to go for walks. So I said to the lads, why don't we go for a walk?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, why don't we?
we went out to the fields and there was sheep. So what I done was I grabbed the sheep, like a fully grown sheep, and put it in my pocket.
And replace
Don't
it
ask
with
why.
a goat.
I replace it with a goat, yeah, a badly drawn goat. And then we go home and I'm like,
Wait, the sheep
guys-
was already pink, right?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Oh, the whole the paint bucket thing, that still happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was like I took it out and I was like, oh, look what I have. And Billy's just like, what the hell? You stole a sheep. And
And I was like, did you at least replace it with something? I was like, you were like, yeah, a goat. It's like, oh my.
And no, that was supposed to be the original idea, but we decided to make it more realistic, where we go to the market and things because there's no food. And, yeah.
We changed it up. I even added a scene where I get rejected.
Yes.
Ever, man, this is all good now.
Says the one who actually has a girlfriend.
Yeah. Not that it's fine. But what else? Do we have any other secrets? Halloweenies, we took a load of stuff out.
Yes.
There was a thing where there was actually a dubstep rave kind of thing in Halloweenies, where the way at the end Shane says, "Hey guys, there's a cool party going on at the military."
No. Hey guys, there's a really. Sorry, I can't.
It wasn't actually that high.
It was.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
Well, yeah. So when he says that, you probably didn't get it, but what happened was like all the guns and stuff. When he crashed into the thing, he was supposed to crash into the one beside it with a load of ammunition and guns, and it would like be all the like shooting of
training and stuff.
And instead, I just put him. I crashed him into the actual robot hangar. He walked out, and then the guns started shooting. Where he goes, I hate freaking dubstep. So like he thought the guns were dubstep playing, and that's
in real life I actually like dubstep.
Yeah,
which is weird.
And at the end, I was like, he says, this is a cool party because he thinks that the guns are the the dubstep stuff, and so I was like, yeah, no, it's too much fun for one day.
Yeah, my character's slightly oblivious in the show. Just not very much, but he's a little bit like
No, he was
Tunnel
originally.
Mike.
He was originally.
Yeah.
He's more,
He
insightful. Is the word, I guess.
My character's also very flirty, as we hopefully will show later on in the show.
Rejected.
No.
We have a secret character that we might add.
Yes.
Several secret characters that we might add.
All which
discounts.
all which has been quite thought by me very, very carefully.
We can talk about the character if you want.
Yeah. So, she's actually been in Billys Toon Times.
Yeah, but it was the old design.
Okay. So, if you guys remember back in Dundeals, there's a girl who's looking over the fence at Billy, smiling.
When Shane says, "Let's go get some food,"
and then you're like, "Yay, Krabby Patties!"
Yeah, like,
Oh.
"Yay, Patties!"
I said Krabby Patties. Oh my god.
I was like,
Patties.
Yeah, I was like, what did I say?
Patties. Yay!
Yeah.
You get to go to Patties.
Oh yeah, that's it. We get to go to Patties. And there's a girl in the background.
Yeah, her name is Tracy. Yes.
Reason being because. Okay, I don't know if you're going to say why her name was Tracy.
I was.
Okay. Go ahead.
I forget.
Because she's my stalker and traces my every step.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I came up with that and I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because she traces Billy.
She wears the same clothes as me.
Yeah,
tries to look like me, except she wears glasses. Even though in real life, Shane and I both wear glasses.
But I added dynamic to this character.
Yes.
So, she absolutely adores Billy. She likes Philip. Doesn't even make any, doesn't even think that Gavin's there.
Right.
Loves Pinky.
Yeah.
But despises me. Because she thinks I'm very, very close to Billy, which I am in real life as well as in the show. And she doesn't like that, so she wants to try and bring me down and replace me with her. That kind of thing.
It's very interesting.
Hopefully we'll have it later on, maybe in the school episode.
Yeah.
That we've got planned. Not confirmed though. We've got planned a lot of
might get Mim as a character
episodes.
though.
Huh?
We might get Mim as a character though. Maybe she can be the stock. Maybe she can be the voice of thing.
Maybe, if she wants.
That'd be cool actually.
Hi, Mim.
Hey girl, how you doing? Anyway.
Right.
Okay, so.
Indirect flirting. I like it.
Okay, so off to back to Billys Toon Times, because this is all about Billys Toon Times. Gavin, Billy, Shane, and Philip in Billys Toon Times. That would be the new opening scene.
Billys Toon Times behind the scenes.
If we ever do a new Billys Toon Times, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, and I have to do that voice all the time.
Yeah, season 2 though, we do have that planned. We do have a kind of little script for.
Don't reveal much. You know the episode that we're co-writing together. That's absolutely
I'm
amazing.
not talking about the episodes. I'm talking about the one where it's introducing season 2.
Can I drop a bombshell on the episode?
Sure.
There's a unicorn involved. Let's just say that, and it's brilliant.
It's very funny.
Written by myself and Billy.
Yes. We still have to finish it though.
Yeah, we've only got the intro done.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty badass intro.
Yeah, but okay. So what I was talking about was that the introduction to season 2, after the medieval episode that we're doing, it's going to be exactly like the opening scene, except it's like, hey, it's like Billy. It's like, yeah. Want to make season 2? It's like, yeah, sure, go on. Or go ahead. And he's like, do you want to add in Gavin? It's like, yeah. Do you want to add in Philip? It's like, Billy Killis? It's like, probably. It's like, okay. Or something like that. And then it's like,
then it gets into the episode.
you know, Billy, Shane, Gavin, and Philip in Billys Toon Times Season 2.
Also, this year you want to look out for the second war episode.
Yeah, I'll be doing that while I am also doing the actual movie, which I'm very busy with. Oh, and also we have a animator, don't we? We have a mini-sode animator that we have now. Mohammed, and he's awesome. He's very good at the style.
He won the mini-sode competition, and if you guys haven't seen those guys, check him out.
Also, Austin Bass, I think his name is. He sent me some files. He's now in DeviantArt, and he can draw like me last year.
Yeah.
Which is like, as in like the way I drew last year, he can draw like that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, dude. I saw your stuff. It's pretty cool. He did like a comic version of Hey Billy, look what I found, because he couldn't animate at the time.
Yeah,
so.
I remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, but Moha Toons is going to be doing little mini-sode that we're gonna write, and we have it
Well,
already.
I've
We have it already written, actually, don't we?
Yeah, I wrote it there actually a year or two ago,
Yeah,
and we kind of revisited it.
yeah, and we're like, this is actually isn't bad. We could work with this.
Yeah, and I was just like, yay, my material's been used.
And he goes, he messaged me saying, since I'm busy with Ed's World the movie and other works, that maybe he could animate a mini-sode for us. And I was like, sure, that would be amazing, thank you. And so we're going to send that to him as soon as we do the voices and edit the audio and whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's on to him for animation.
Can I just say something for a second?
Wait, should we do an animatic for it, or should we leave it for it to him? Maybe
we should-
storyboard it slightly.
Yes.
Yeah, and then just...
I love the way we both, like, on sync, put our finger on our chins, and we're like,
if
maybe...
you saw that.
Oh my god, if you saw that, it'd be funny. Me and Bill were just like...
Huh. What are you going to say?
Can I just drop a thing about Marcus?
Drop bomb?
Voice acting?
What? Voice acting?
Yeah, like I said, something about voice acting.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like, well, I just
I'll
like,
cut that
I want to advertise myself, yeah.
Okay.
Also,
OJ.
I am...
Jose.
Well, that was a funny one. I am actually really interested in voice acting, so if any of you guys have any roles that you want me to play in any of them, I don't mind, I'll do it anytime, no matter how long it is or whatever it is.
He'll eventually put up a demo reel. I'm going to make him do it.
Yes, I can do some voices such as, "This is all part of my evil plan. I'm going to take the world one step at a time.
Oh my goodness, my master.
Damn it, foiled again!"
Ah!
Yeah, that's just
That's one of his many voices.
Yeah, I can do a couple. Billy, I'm telling you to stop that right now!
The clipping in the mic must be intense.
I'm sorry.
It's cool, bro.
I have a knack for shouting.
Good to know.
Billy. Sorry.
And, okay. So, yeah, if you ever want to have a Scottish...
Come with me, my brethren!
Braveheart guy.
Brethren, 2 arms!
Yes,
Sorry.
I have 2. I mean, most people do.
2 arms.
1, 2... Shane, you have 3!
I have
And...
very extendable arms.
Yes. And, okay, on to some more Billys Toon Times.
Yes.
British-wise.
Yeah, mate, we're going to tell you... What? Oh my god, no, I'll never do that again.
Okay, so, we do have... Okay, took out the sword. we do have several episodes planned for season 2 after the medieval episode. Speaking of which, should we tell them a bit about the medieval episode, what's happening, how it's doing, how we came up with it?
Yeah, we'll tell them where
Originated from.
Yeah.
We originally thought of this in start of second year, didn't we?
Yeah,
We did.
Do you remember? I was actually in my granny's house.
Yeah.
And I was extremely bored.
Yes.
And I rang Billy
Like
and I
always.
said, "Let's do a medieval episode." And he goes, "Okay." And he goes, "What do you have in mind?" I told him the plot, and what happened was
We
Billy
revisited it afterwards.
rewrote it, and he put some bits in, took bits out. And it's basically half of what I thought,
Yeah.
but also how Billy thought as well.
And we rearranged the characters
Yeah.
and stuff. But it works now.
It does
It
work.
really does.
Yeah, I like
Originally, we were supposed to have the song Wizard.
And we're such a good team at writing. The stuff that we've done is just like priceless.
It's amazing. Shane's like Shane co-writing with me is the best thing ever. I really enjoy it. So, thank you, Shane.
Thank you.
And okay, so originally in the mini episode, Shane was supposed to be a wizard. The only reason why he wanted to be a wizard was because there's a song that came out called Wizard.
By Martin Garrix.
Yeah, and he just wanted to rave to that. But I was like, copyright infringement, Shane. He's like, I don't care.
We can do 7 seconds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and
Or is it 6?
6. Or none, probably. But I was like, and Gavin was supposed to be an evil king. We had a full episode thought out in Shane's version.
I think, as far as I know, I'm doing that like voice acting thing that I done for "Come With Me, Brethren," like that English kind of.
Yeah.
Evil. That's gonna be. I'm gonna be the king, not
Yeah.
the evil one, but the actual king.
Yeah, there's an evil king and there's a king. The king is an old man-ish. He's not grey hair, but you know he's oldish. He's like.
Come with me, Gwendolyn.
Yes, her name is Gwendolyn.
Yes,
Didn't
it's a
say that
princess.
before.
No, her name's Gwendolyn, and she's blonde, and she looks.
She's not
Swedish.
blonde. She's like, well, it's kind of like.
She reminds me of Swedish women. I love Swedish.
Okay.
Shout out to all you Swedish people. I love you guys, and Germans, and a lot of Europeans, and a lot of Africans, and
Just
a lot
because
of
you're
Asians.
European.
Yeah, I think I've got a thing for Northern Europeans.
Anyway,
Okay, never mind.
so originally we had it planned out where it's like Gavin's the evil king, and he took Gwen to his castle and left her in a tower, and we had to fight him. That was pretty much the whole gist of it. Get a thing together, get like a group together and fight him. And Philip was always a minotaur, but originally he was supposed to be the princess's pet until Gavin threw him out because he got too big. And then at the end, Philip was supposed to kill the king and say, "This was for my abandonment issues," and like pummeled Gavin to a pulp. How long have we?
25 minutes.
Awesome. This will be 40-minute podcast. Do you want to do?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And that was the original idea. And then I was like, okay, we'll revisit this. And I did revisit it. Shane was there when I did. We were at Philip's house, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try and rewrite this. Because I have some ideas that would probably work.
And with our collective knowledge.
Yeah, you helped me as well. You helped me with the first scene and stuff. Like,
oh, yeah.
You started it with
the thing scene. The scene.
Yes.
I done the actions, guys. Very bad the actions, though.
Yes. And then... what was it? Then I took 2 days out of my time just to do the rest.
Shall we reveal our weapons that we use?
Sure, go ahead. I mean, they're not.
Billy
important.
uses a
like a bladey sword. It's a small sword.
What did you just say? A bladey sword.
Blade.
He uses a short sword. He uses a short sword.
I'm not a weapons guy.
Adam uses a.
I don't even use the sword.
What do you use in the medieval episode? What?
I use a longsword.
Yes.
Yeah, with full armor. Just saying.
Cause he's a blacksmith, man. Oh, dropping bombshells.
Oh my gosh.
Philip uses.
Even though people know, people have seen the characters, by the way. Just saying.
Does Philip, or does he?
Philip is just fists.
Gavin obviously uses magic, and myself, I use a crossbow.
Magic, air quotes.
Yes, magic. What should I say? Coincidence.
You guys will get what we're talking about eventually when you see the episode in like 2016.
Yeah.
I'm going to be working so hard to get that episode out.
If anyone wants to buy Billy a Cintiq, you can buy it from and send.
Jesus Christ! I'm not advertising my pornos.
Wow.
No, I can work fine. I might even get Tubu at some stage.
Yeah.
Because I've heard so much great things about that. But Flash is my true love. And so is my Wacom. And so yeah, the medieval episode we revisited, and now it's like a 10-minute long season finale when it was supposed to be like the first season. It's the first episode of season 2. Was originally our plot. We had an ending like, I think I Don't Mind If You Don't Mind was originally the ending of season 1.
Yeah, it was.
And then we were like, no, not 5, episode 6.
Shall we mention Shipwrecked episode?
Sure. Mark Lavallo started that, so might as well.
Okay. Shout out to Mark Lavallo, who started the Shipwrecked episode that we have in mind.
Pirates, yeah.
With a little twist.
I told Mark that we kind of changed some lines because he wasn't like, he knew the characters, like he knew basically the traits of the characters, and then Shane and I just kind of changed some lines to make it.
He too exaggerated some characters, such as my character.
Yeah, you were
no
like,
offense to you, Mark, but you kind of
the
went
food
too.
coma was pretty funny though.
That was, yeah.
And so we did that, and then at the end we land on like an island, and then it goes into part 2, which is what Shane and was it Shane and me or just you? You just wrote it.
I came up with this idea where on the second part we are landed on an island, but everyone has to survive. But I'm like, I'm gonna find my own civilization, and then Billy, Adam, and Philip and Gavin think that's a stupid idea, and Adam's like, I'm gonna go rogue, and Adam goes off by himself, and I go off by myself. But the 3 guys stay together. After months pass, they all make like a little shelter, like crappy shelter, only just getting by. Adam makes this kind of like small fortification castle. Yeah, with like a tribe, like a small tribe. But I find an entire civilization.
Yeah.
Like a city, which I like to call Shasia, which Billy came up with that name in school.
Yeah, I was like,
funny.
It was very like just just there. I was there for the taking.
Because a lot of people said that I looked Asian,
Which you don't.
which I don't think I do anyway.
I just make fun of it. I don't make fun of you. I just make fun of people saying.
Yeah, they call me Asian because.
That's why I came up with it.
But anyways, I'm not Asian, but like,
Yeah.
because my name is Shane and Asian, he said he might as well call it Shasian,
Yeah.
and it's pretty funny.
Shasian Empire.
Yeah, the Shasian Empire, and it thrives, and then like a lot of stuff happens, and it's pretty funny. And Pinky is obviously one of the comes with me, you know.
Yeah.
Can't forget about him. But yeah, that's basically that episode.
And it's like, we have Evan in it, don't we?
We do have Evan in it.
Evan is a friend of ours who is a very. He's
Oh
a
yeah,
very cool dude.
no,
He's a very
Pinky's
cool
not
dude.
in that episode really. He's with Evan.
He's not in the first part, no.
He's with Evan. Another idea I came up with myself, where Evan actually has this really big fascination for Pinky and takes him out for dinner and everything. And Pinky's
It's
just like,
it's a very pervy kind of person.
and Pinky's like, "Brr," and then Evan's just like, "Oh, you need to go to the bathroom," and he goes, "Yeah," and then Pinky's walking and everything,
Yeah.
and he's like with tuxedo on,
Yeah.
and he washes his face in the bathroom, and he kind of says to himself, "Mar, mar, mar," as in, "What am I doing?" And then he sees a window, and then he goes out the window,
And
he finds us.
And Evan drops a dish like.
and I'm not gonna explain how he finds us, why he finds
Yeah.
us, and it'll just be funny.
But like that'll be in a couple of years probably.
Yeah, probably like 2017 or 18.
Yeah. And like as soon as I finish the Edgewood movie, it's always going to be Billy B Creations channel stuff like Billys Toon Times, some side stuff, minisodes. It's always just going to be original works from now on after the Edgewood movie. Maybe some fan animations here and there for YouTubers, like that Jacksepticeye one, which gained me a lot of subscribers and views. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for.
Just saying, guys,
people.
if anyone who's still here, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, no. If anyone's still here, I doubt they are.
Congratulations for sticking with us.
I'll put some music in the background.
Yes,
Just to make it slightly, entertaining. Sorry for boring you guys, but if you really enjoy listening to us talking about Billys Toon Times, that's great. I love having fans like that who are really interested in the show that I love and made from scratch. Well, it wasn't scratch. It was originally supposed to be a tribute for Edgeworld, but you know what I mean.
I just kind of like.
And like I know the crew from Edgeworld now. How weird is that?
Including Matt.
Yeah. And Eddie, who is a co-writer of the show. And I just think it's amazing, like that I got from doing a crappy tribute, which got me a couple views to actually knowing people who I tributed on.
And now like it's like a community now.
Yeah, I think my channel is beginning to become just a community of animators, like
And viewers.
and viewers, people who want to animate, people who want to draw, just artists in general.
Or people who enjoy watching.
Yeah, and like it's a cool little community that we have. Yeah. Okay. We'll wrap this up in 5 minutes. Just want to say thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for
Being there.
being here through the whole roller coaster of Billy B Creations. Originally from where I was like voicing all the characters in the opening scene and the pilot episode.
Yes.
I'm like, there's a burp stuck in my throat kind of thing.
No, he's just got a lump in his throat. He's very, very emotional.
Yeah, sure. To a huge like the last episode was 7.5 minutes. That is huge compared to like what my younger self would think. And the next episode is gonna be 10 or so minutes.
And the pilot has like 2,000 views now.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's scary. It's like seriously, and I'm so honored that people like are watching these videos and laughing. Like that's the thing I want to do for the rest of my life. The reason why I do YouTube. A friend of mine was talking about why don't you partner up with Machinima.
Shout out to Scorpio.
Yeah, he was talking to me. Why don't I partner up with Machinima and everything? And I was like, because I like doing it. I like just making animations and cartoons. And he was like, but you can get money. It's like I'm not doing it for the money. I got like in the week where I did the Jacksepticeye thing, I gained like €4. That's great. But I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for making you guys smile, making at least one person happy for a few minutes or a few moments in a day, just because there are so many people who make me smile every day, and I just want to give something back. Because all your comments, all your
Especially in the Mind Swap, the reception
Yeah.
of the Mind Swap was unbelievable.
all your like, you know, just all the comments saying, you know, how well I'm doing, and that, like, the praising and people telling me that I'm an inspiration. It's scary to think, but I'm just so honored.
He's no inspiration, he's just a crappy ass animator.
Exactly.
Who's almost 16,
And
who basically sits in a room all day on a computer.
yeah, Billy.
I was talking about myself.
Oh. And I can't thank you enough, seriously. Shout out to all my friends who actually are great animators.
And Ormic Awesome.
Yeah.
Ormic Awesome. You're awesome.
these are just all our actual friends. But shout out to the animators I know, such as
Ryan Lynch.
such as Ethan, the Mukes, Bell,
Tiernan Hilly.
Tiernan Hilly, Luca Murray, who got Flash.
Jordan Birdie.
No, but like in an online sense, there's like so I shout out Ethan, who what other animators
Combo.
do I awesome. Combo Research or Resery or Recreary or Recreational. Dude, you're awesome. Thanks for letting me, you know, voice it.
And Moha Tunes.
Moha, amazing job. Seriously.
Yes.
On the you won, dude. You won.
Just
All the
saying.
animators who did the competition stuff. Was that what you were gonna say?
I was just going to say there's another one coming up next month.
Yeah.
So tune in for our next...
Thank you all the animators who actually helped us and you know, did the competition. Who, like, it was such a big response, we didn't realize what we were gonna do. Okay, I can't really shout out all my friends. So to all of my friends on the internet, to all my friends online, to all you guys on YouTube and DeviantArt and everything, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing at what you do. Do not stop for any reason, because there's gonna be people in life who put you down for, like, you can't animate, you can't draw. Why are you doing this? Don't like let them stop you from doing what you love.
Trust me, we know.
If you love doing it, do it. I mean, look at me. People said it. People comment. I've got comments where it said I've been told to go die. That's not fun. But I get past it, and I keep going.
It actually motivates Billy to be even better.
Yes, and that's why if you look at the old episodes of Billys Toon Times and look at the newer ones, there's a very big difference in my animation and in everything. I'm working super hard to get stuff out. I'm working super hard to animate, and we're gonna wrap this up now because, you know, Shane I think has to go soon, and
Yes,
so we don't want to get we don't want to get unwarned about it or whatever.
Yeah, like have a very like...
Just abrupt.
Yeah, abrupt
ending.
ending.
So just thank you guys so much. If you guys want, you can check out Shane's old videos.
And just subscribe to this guy if it's your first time.
Yeah.
Also, if you ever want me to voice act in anything, I will do any role.
You can message him on his email.
Or just comment on this video.
Or do that. Shane checks all these with me because...
I'll be creating an email very, very soon.
Yeah. And, you know, shout out to Philip and Gavin who aren't here and who are probably not listening to this. I know Gavin won't.
Philip might.
Philip might. But he knows everything. He's part of the crew. You guys are the coolest friends.
You guys are part of the crew in a sense as well.
Yeah. But they're the coolest people.
Yeah.
This group we have is just the coolest. But if anyone says we're losers, we're not. King of the Nerds.
Yes.
Yeah, ha, brethren.
For the king of the nerds.
Nerds.
Burn das Brot.
Nerd
Party. Sorry, if anyone hasn't seen that, go on.
Inside joke.
Yes, go watch Burn das Brot.
It's German.
It's German. It's pretty funny.
Okay, and just thank you guys again for everything. Over 700 people on this channel, and was it like?
And growing.
Yeah, it's definitely growing at like a fairly good rate, and scary, very scary. But yeah, just if you guys, or if anyone's still here listening to this, you're awesome. So yeah, if you're interested in all this, if you like learned a lot, which you probably I guess did, because all this was inside stuff. Hope you enjoyed it, really.
And comment if you want another podcast.
Yeah, we will do one if you guys insist.
It could be about anything.
Yes, and we will do it. So just thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Shane's old videos because he used to do gaming.
Still do.
Yeah. We don't know if he's gonna
continue.
Yeah. We'll see. And I guess the rest of the guys don't really have channels.
Yes.
Philip comments every so often. That's about it. So if,
doesn't bother.
yeah, if you ever want to like see Shane what he does, go on to Shane Plays Games. And I'm Billy B Creations.
I'm Shane Plays Games.
That's Adam.
Yep.
If you enjoyed the video, please give a like. All ratings are definitely appreciated.
Like,
That's
comment,
my
all that
outro, by the way.
jazz. And we will see you guys in the next video for whatever.
Bye.
See you guys. Love you. Bye.